Copy.
Is it rolling?
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday
Rolling,
here on Prospectors
rolling.
Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And Chad.
That's right.
Shadnator.
Hopping in the chat room as we speak.
Hopping in the chat
Hopping in
room.
the chat room. I may even go over into the YouTube land and see
Oh,
what is going on.
see what's going on in the YouTube land.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on.
How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday.
It's hump day.
Man, I'm ready for the freaking weekend.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too. Over this week already. Hopping in the chat.
I can feel things happening.
Scott, do you know what day it is?
You can feel things happening.
Yes, yes, I can.
What's that mean?
I can feel things.
Like what? Like what's happening?
Well, it's getting cooler here.
No.
Really?
Yeah, you guys aren't hitting hundreds no more.
Yeah.
Nope, no, we're not. But we're getting really cool at night, which is, what are you saying, like 60s, 50s?
Yeah.
Awesome.
62, Lisa's saying. So
That
right now, what's really cool about that is because if we start getting that colder weather,
Uh-huh.
that's when the lizards and the snakes and everything starts going like, yeah, we better go now because we're going to get caught. So in about another, I don't know, 30 days, there probably won't be, you might see one or two, maybe around noon,
Yeah.
but you won't be walking up on them again. And it's pretty much safer to go out there now. So
Just in time for the biffles to come out.
So is it time
Right?
for you to go back? Is it time for you to go back to your climb then?
yeah, heck yes, it is.
See, so it came earlier this year.
Well, it could. I'm still kind of debating on
Oh
whether.
wait,
or
are
not.
we gonna have bets again on when you're gonna go back?
Well, no, I mean November 1st. I'm definitely my stuff's going out there. If it's not already out there. That's season's on, baby, by November 1st. But like I said, if say the 20th or something like that, you got 40 degrees, 50-degree nights, and then the rest of the time it's like 86, 85. Oh yeah, I'll be working.
Okay, so 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's something like that.
All right, getting time.
Yeah, I went out yesterday. I was looking at some of my, or not yesterday, day before yesterday, and I was looking at, checked my motor over and everything like that, made sure all my pins and stuff were in the dry washer, all the clips that I need, everything I need.
Uh-huh.
Check. I got a brand new classifier, and White Gold knows the one what I'm talking about. I went and got it off of a friend of ours that he knows where it was at, but it's probably about, I'd say 4 foot wide by 4 foot. And it's nice. It's just the perfect freaking size to be running through a dry washer. But what's pretty cool is because I don't know how I want to set it up. I think I want to set it up to where if I could find one, me and Lisa was talking about the other day, and she was talking about a treadmill. And I'm like, well, that's what we got the generator for, was to run anything we want to run out in the desert. But I thought a treadmill would be like if I was classifying and then scooping right into because I'm trying to get away from dumping buckets all the time. Because me and White Gold's arms got broke. I mean, you overwork yourself doing that. So I'm trying to think of a new system. But if I got, like I said, one of the walking machines, conveyor, yeah, it'd be like a conveyor, a treadmill. That's what I'm talking about. If I use a treadmill, just the bottom, you don't take everything else, make it light, but keep what works. But yeah, you could just zing. It'll throw our big rocks away, so we don't have to carry them away. Then I can just shovel what's ever under the classifier into the dry washer. That's going to cut out 2 different steps.
There you go.
Yeah.
I gotta see this. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's ingenuity.
I still gotta find the
You know what I
treadmill.
picture though?
We got one, but it's not old. So
Okay, this is what I'm picturing. Wile E. Coyote
Oh.
building this contraption.
but you guys have seen where we got to dig. There's not.
Oh, yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Man, I was thinking something totally different. My eyes was like the Trailer Park Boys, building a contraption to see. I can't
No, but I
say
mean,
language.
if I've got it figured right, if we put them like some metal on the sides, it'll funnel everything down to, like, if I'm running a control,
I have
no
faith in
way.
you, Scott. I think that's a good idea, actually.
You can usually find treadmills at every yard sale.
I know, but you know what? Ask Wise Gold how rough it is carrying them rocks every day.
That's what you should
No.
do.
We've dry washed before. That's not fun.
But I mean, a treadmill, that's heavy. For
Yeah,
one.
they are heavy.
They are heavy.
Well, you can take the conveyor
no.
belt off of them.
He needs the conveyor belt. It's the whole
No, I
purpose.
need the whole
Take it off and make it lighter.
No, it's the motor in them and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the weight. I could put it on the back of the Ranger and tie it down and get it out there.
Yeah.
But then
Once
you
it's out there,
The
I'm not
whole
bringing it back
treadmill.
home.
You're not gonna take the whole treadmill, just the bottom.
Yeah, there's no racks or nothing. You're not going to be walking on it. I just want the part. I just want the thing to
We're
run.
gonna have like the controls and stuff. Just
I mean,
start running on it.
We actually looked into some conveyor belts. I think there was a 6, an 8, and a 10 and a 12-foot one. But they wanted like $2,000 for it, and I'm like, but then you still have to have a generator to run it. I mean, if it had its own motor, that would be more beneficial to me. And I could get it down.
One out of different parts.
Yeah, you got time. Build something.
It's not easy. It's not easy to build that stuff.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, just get
Just
your
a couple
belt up.
wheels, a mat, no
Well, I'm
problem.
glad you got so many tools.
Okay, Chad's gonna build you one when we come out.
Yeah.
Done.
You guys, you know what? Out there in radio
Giant
world, you'd be
hamster
surprised. You'd be surprised because as much as I'm around equipment stuff like that, I don't have that many tools. I got a socket set. I got T-bars and screwdrivers.
That's it.
That's it.
That's not good. Yeah.
Oh wait, I did forget about the hammer.
You
Because
got,
if those other ones don't fix it, the hammer will.
you don't have a little
You
welder.
got rocks. Just use
No,
rock.
I don't have a welder. I don't have none of that. I don't have grinding wheels. I don't have anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have any needle.
Well, you do if you're building a conveyor belt.
If you're out in the desert and you can't take it apart with a socket set or a T-bar or a crescent wrench, that's basic little stuff in there.
Yeah.
If you can't do it with that, you're not going to fix it.
Yeah, when you're in the field, but you're at home, if you're wanting to build a conveyor belt, you need some little bit more to your tool selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this comment. Scott is the biggest tool in the box. That's from Smokey Wilson.
Sorry, Smokey, buddy. He must have seen that post I put up on the Facebook page. I just thought it was funny, Smokey. I was like, this is great. You're the first guy that come to my mind. Cheers to you, mate.
Oh,
Oh, he said you could build one like the dog treadmill. Oh.
I have my echelon spinning bike.
You know what would really be cool if you could find actually a long, skinny treadmill.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, one for dogs. Maybe that would be, wouldn't it be longer? Because
I think
well,
dogs
like,
just
how long are you thinking, Scott?
I don't know, man. 5 feet.
Yeah, because treadmills are
6
usually
feet?
like 4 feet.
They're
Yeah.
usually around 4. Yeah.
4. Yeah. They're not super, super long.
But like I said, if you or what I call
You need, like,
plastic,
a couple
like a little thing grips on it, those treadmills, they don't have to be going fast, but just you can have it, it'll fling a rock a good 4 feet.
Well, let's see. If you get 5 treadmills, line them all up.
Of 'em.
Boom.
Yeah, if you get a couple of them, time.
That's why I think you need to custom build it.
Only 5.
Yeah, just get 5.
Well, if I was going to do that, I might as well just buy me one of the 12-foot ones and say done.
Nah, this way it's
Can't
fun.
you just buy the conveyor belt material and
Yeah. Yeah.
cut it
Yeah, but you got to have the
yourself?
motor and run it. You got to have the rack that sets on. So now you're building.
Well, okay, you get a treadmill, but then you can can't you make
Well, I mean, we've
apart,
got a
take it
treadmill.
apart, right?
Get the
You
wheel.
use the motor,
No wheel.
but you can buy your own conveyor belt stuff and then stretch it,
Yeah.
and just make it longer.
Stretch it.
Breezy.
I don't know how to do that, but
Well, yeah, you can't stretch a conveyor belt. If it's 24 feet belt, it's a 24 footer. You ain't
no,
stretching.
you buy your
Well,
own.
you have to tighten it. So
It's
it
still
does
24
give a-
feet, guys. Come on.
Yeah, well, I know. But come on.
Yeah. Get
That's
two of
Come
them.
on. Come on. Come on.
Get
Come
two
on.
of
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
tie them together. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. So tie the belts.
I'm just, you know what? If the big rocks just actually flew away from us 5 feet, that's all it's got to go. 5 feet.
If
It'd
the,
be
the
a big
rocks
old-
just flew away.
Well, if the belt would launch him out, you know what I'm saying? If it comes off the belt and goes 5 feet, that'd help me in wide gold like tremendous, because we could sit there like a dredge, have it pointed this way, and by the end of the week, it'll be pointing back this way, and we'll have a big old rock pile.
I'll be honest though, a treadmill would freaking be destroyed the first time the rock went on there.
Dude,
Just
have you
saying.
seen people fall down on them things? I mean, they're not light.
Dude,
Maybe you need grizzly
Ah,
bars or
No,
something.
they're not. They're heavier than heck.
Yeah, they are.
Get
Yeah.
it picked up
they're
and
heavy,
thrown
but
back.
they're not the heavy conveyor belt matting, you know.
Right, it's a thin matting because it rides
Very
on a
thin,
platform.
yeah.
It would rip up.
Yeah.
And I think
Lift
that
that
rock
thing up
would
and put it
just,
on there.
Like I said, you'd have to weld the little things on it to grip the right. I mean, you're gonna.
Maybe
you're
you
gonna
need, like-
do
you
that.
don't have a welder. What are you talking about?
You
Welding
don't,
on
you don't
a-
weld with a freaking welder. You weld with a freaking hot gun, man.
Maybe you need like grizzly bars.
You got
or
a hot
something more
gun?
sturdy.
Yeah, actually, I do. I got a hot gun.
Oh, so now he's got more tools.
Well, because I do plastic welding, so yeah.
Huh.
Just
Don't know what that is? Look it up.
Yeah. Ah.
You'll be surprised, folks.
Ah.
You know, it's something to ponder.
Yeah.
A ponder.
You know,
No,
speaking
actually,
of
if you
pondering,
look up plastic welding, and for a lot of you people out there in the fields and stuff like that,
I've done
it'll
it.
help you. It will help
I
you.
do radiators and shrouds, and I have my own welder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get rich out there.
speaking of getting rich, you see them gold prices?
They look like crap.
Well, they do and they don't.
They kind of went up since the last time we were on.
So, you know, remember the low recently was back on September 26th, $1,622, right? Well, it did fall today, $7.12, but it's up at $1,717.92. So it's good to see it moving
Right.
up in that general directions compared to what was happening.
Well, that tells you gas is going to get higher.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
gas is going up
It
with all
did.
the news. We heard the funniest thing on this YouTube podcast where the guy was like talking about, you know, Russia potentially moving, you know, units that have you know, control the nuclear weapon and arsenal, right? So the guy was going on about there's a threat of nuclear war. And speaking of a threat of a nuclear war, now's a great time to buy gold. You know, I kid you not, I about died
Dr.
laughing
Steve
this
Turley,
morning.
he does these commentaries, and Professor Steve Turley or Dr. Steve Turley. I listen to him. And he advertises for this
One of those
IRA
investment,
yeah,
gold
for
and
gold
silver.
and silver.
It was just
it was
funny.
funny how he worked it into the cover.
But I will say I have heard people, investors on there, other not the commercials, but actual people specialized saying it's not a bad time to look at buying gold now.
Hmm.
Especially,
Just
you
because
should
of
have done it on
with
September 26th.
yeah, I know. Well, it's still not hot. Yeah, they're really projecting that, I think, to go up next year specifically, which does make sense. I mean, interest rates, they're, you know, for mortgages 30-year up over 8% next year. You know, and we're going to possibly be in a short, hard depression even, they theorize. So we'll see. So gold could be a good hedge there. Silver, that one actually finally went up too. That was down around $18. It did fall 39 cents, $20.63.
Ooh, it went up then at $20.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
up,
that's good.
man. Yeah, so it moved just like gold. Platinum is doing the same damn thing. It got down to 827. Like everything down $11.82, but $923.37.
Yeah, I mean, like, what was it? I think it was last week. I was telling you, Tim, it sucked because it was at 18.
Yeah. Then it went
So
to
yeah, it actually made a pretty good jump.
Yeah, I mean,
Sunday it was at 19.
the metals are moving. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Mhm.
Iridium. Now that one stayed, as you know, for 6,100 for
It's
a while.
falling ruthidium.
Iridium is now $4,040, but flat again. Ruthenium also flat down to 493.
Iridium and ruthenium are like this.
And if any of you guys are out there mining that right now, please call into the show.
Close.
and I'm sure rhodium, but we'll do that last. Those three tend to follow the same movement, so it looks like it's flatlining again. But I mean, it's over $2,000 difference than where it was for like 18 months. Ruthenium, you're talking down 493 versus 750. So
You know what? That
$50
doing something with that metal would be volatile as heck.
it goes this and then down, and then this, down and then flat.
There ain't
So-
nobody putting $200 in that one.
Now palladium, this one has been all over the place. It's down $57.18, closing at $2,255. So still way up there.
Yeah.
And then of course that leaves us with rhodium, which same thing. It's flat, $13,990. Previously it was up at 20,250. So now
It's also following the
that follows the same thing as all three of them are like this.
Hey, what's control coin on? I mean, Bitcoin on.
Oh, the Bitcoin. I'm glad you asked.
the Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin. Hang on, let me hit the
Control coin.
$20,300.54.
It's still
Oh.
crap.
Up.
Buy.
I'll
We
wait.
are not giving you any kind of investment advice.
Actually, I want you to cash out your retirements and buy it all in Ruthenium.
You guys, let me just do a commercial for you right now. Buy Bitcoin and let me control your money.
So
I can make $1 million.
those are your precious
Precious.
mineral
They're precious.
prices. Yeah,
Yes, they are.
precious minerals.
Hey, was the
Yeah,
NASDAQ, S&P 500s, were they all up in the red or are they all in the green?
I don't even watch.
No, it should tell you if you're looking at Kitco right there on the right-hand side.
I wasn't on Kitco.
Okay, never mind.
Hey,
I'll check it out later.
I'll took
Yeah,
dump today.
yeah. So those are your precious metals. Happy birthday, anyone.
Happy birthday, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's right.
Everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's my
So,
mom's birthday.
Oh yeah, it
today.
is. It's
Okay.
mother-in-law's.
see,
Happy
Yeah.
day, happy day.
It's somebody's.
it's somebody's birthday
Somebody's.
somewhere.
Always somebody's
It
birthday.
is. See,
Hey, did you guys get to see old Thomas Pennyweight Fouts new video?
No.
yet I have not watched it yet.
I think it was, I don't know if it was the last outing.
It was the one.
I saw a clip he posted.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's got it. I think it was the last outing in Southern Indiana. I think he said Cottonwood, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it was Indiana.
Yeah,
Cottonwood Trail.
but the water was low. I mean, there's enough to dredge, but the water was low, so you could pretty much get anywhere.
I think that's down there at McIntyre's. Too.
He got it posted on the main page of the site. Yeah, buddy, it is there. Check it out.
The chat rooms in both the YouTube land and Gold Prospector space, Scott, are wondering, have you mailed everything yet?
Yeah, where's the box? Is it sitting there?
Hey man,
You
I
guys-
got that stuff on lockdown. Yeah, we're good.
You'd be
We're
surprised.
good as the
Where's
post
it at?
has it, or we're good as it's all over the place.
Where's it at, Scott?
Well,
Actually, people have already received some of it, so
I was gonna
Oh,
say
they
the
have?
truck should
Yes.
the truck should be there.
yes, I've already heard in the chat room. People.
Well, it
have-
ain't sitting on the table, so where's it at?
Okay, so they have received it.
yes, they have started
So-
receiving it.
What was it? John Hunt. I know he's out there. Did he get the book?
Oh, the book.
The book from Smokey Wilson.
I don't know, but Jaron said he had his wood.
It's
in
not
his
like
hand.
he's in Utah.
He's got
Smokey.
Scott's wood in his hand.
That's what he said. He's got his wood in his hand.
That's what he meant. I was like, I'm holding the wood right now. I was like, what are you talking about, wood?
Hey, you know what? I hope he likes that piece, man. Because I'm telling you, if you look at it, you're like, man, that's That's a piece of petrified wood. I mean, it's wood.
But John, did you get your book Monday? I think he was supposed to get it Monday, Kathleen.
I think. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
see.
Smokey said it turned up Monday. So. I think.
So when did people get it from Scott?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that Wednesday. So. Maybe
Did they get it? Did they get it before Monday?
I bet he mailed it that day. He was stuck in traffic.
So our theory is correct.
Actually, that night
you can ship from Scotland at the same speed or quicker than how Scott will ship to you.
Okay, John.
Scotland is faster than Scott.
Yeah, John is opening his package tonight on the after party show, so he did get it, Kathleen.
No, I mean, what we did, we said, we got everything. Okay, this goes in this box, this goes in this box. Because we had to find our own boxes. Okay, it's no big deal.
All right.
Yeah, it is a pain.
Jaron got his today.
I'm just saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Never mind. I'm not
So Scotland, 2 days
still
faster shipping than Scott.
Yes.
Hey.
Across the world.
But that's no excuse anymore because the box was already sitting on the table, already wrapped up.
Yeah, but it didn't have something else in it. See, I had to take them apart and put something else in it.
And that takes what? 5
Well, it
minutes.
took me at least an hour.
How are they handicapped? You're fun to watch.
That's what we do.
Smokey's package had to sit through customs even.
Right.
Hey, did they get anything else in that piece of wood? Was there something else in the
What
box?
else did you include with the wood?
Oh, we didn't open those up? Okay, never
Was
mind.
there another surprise?
No, she said she didn't do it.
Oh,
Should have taped it on the outside of the box. That would have been funny.
No, that's awesome.
No, I was actually going to send a picture of me and Manny, but the ones I had at the gold show.
Oh, to throw them in there.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was like way too late.
Oh, you thought of it too late, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when we had everything packaged. I'm like, no. But the grams of gold went out. The one for white gold and the one for me.
Cool.
The one for me, I actually got with him and asked him how he liked it. So I hope he likes that piece that's in it. It's kind of a special piece. I can tell you right where I found it. And the rest of it's pretty good too.
I hope the two I sent out got theirs. I don't know. I didn't hear anything yet.
Oh yeah, Lisa put down white gold owes us another gram of gold. No, that's never mind. That's his. So he's minus 1 gram. There you go. Got to keep the book straight here.
I'm glad we settled that on the show. Well done.
good.
Hey, white gold's coming back this year. The book's going to totally change. I'm telling you.
When's White Gold coming?
He should be coming in, I hope, November 1st or 2nd, 3rd.
Oh, so he'll be there when we get there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I'm
Fine.
saying I'm hoping he's coming. I think he's already got the ticket. I don't know for sure. You know, he did get in a fight and get a head injury, so I don't know if he's got a concussion. I don't know what's going on with him.
Man, I will tell you, freaking airfare prices are out of their freaking
Oh,
minds lately.
goodness.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
We
but
have
he's just
tried
gonna
to
he's just
Cincinnati.
gonna go like this. He's gonna come
No,
from California to here.
even from California, like anything in and out of Phoenix is like expensive, but like where we're flying out of Columbus, like with all the lack of pilots and crews and stuff and demand, there's less routes being flown out of Columbus now. So like
We have
you're
to drive to
limited,
Cincinnati.
and so our ticket prices are
shit.
even more. So we're saving several hundreds of dollars by driving an hour and a half to another city to fly out of,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. I mean, it was that drastic where I'm like, screw it. You know,
Yeah, you might as well, right?
yeah, honestly, screw it. Yeah. I mean, there was one airline that had us going, they proposed like, oh, you'll leave at like 7 p.m., get to Colorado, stay in Colorado all overnight, all the way from midnight to, the next day at 10 p.m. I'm like,
We could have driven
no.
from Colorado to Phoenix.
No, there was some crazy stuff pulling up.
But like I said, I don't know for sure, but I thought White Gold's got already, I think he's got his plans, but I don't know if he already bought his ticket. But I know he's supposed to be here November 1st or 2nd. That's kind of what we figured out, because that's when we're going back to work.
Yeah,
But this
that's
year's
awesome.
this year's going to be different than last year. Last year I wanted to kind of break him in, get to know who he was. If he's going to be a partner and come out here and work with me, you better have thick skin. I can just tell you that. And what you guys know what I'm talking about. You got to have thick skin around me. And then, so he said, yeah, I want to come back. I'm like, well, you passed. So, okay, come on back. So, me and him work together. We have a good time together. And I think, both of us think about this, like the same, like, how do we make this more convenient for us to work it? And I've been thinking about the same thing that we discussed last year. I'm like, it would be a conveyor belt, would be the easiest thing. Just get rid of the big stuff.
And with White Gold, you're going to get that conveyor belt.
We also looked at a backhoe, which is not a backhoe, because
like the ones that you can just pull behind on a hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the small ones, just to help roll the rocks.
We can grab one for about $3,000. But like I said, for just to roll the rocks, though, me and White Gold could do that, but there's some of the rocks you can't move out of the hole or where we're at. But that backhoe particularly wouldn't do.
They want to do it anyway. Yeah.
No, it pull the backhoe in the hole.
Yeah, you would need something with a lot more power and stability to move those really big ones. And then,
that's why we had to quit that. The video you guys seen me do last year, we actually had to quit that particular hole because there was a rock in there that I don't think me and 4 other guys with White Gold could have moved it. It was heavy. It was heavy. And there's no way it was coming out of there.
The treadmill is the way.
The treadmill's just for classifying, bro. We're not like 3-inch rocks. It should be able to handle 3-inch rocks all day long.
Dan.
I'll put some of that rubber coating on it. That Stay Flex or Seal Flex, whatever it is.
Flex Seal, man.
Yeah, you know what? Heck, that stuff just bounces, boom.
No,
right
don't
over.
cut my boat in half. Bullshit.
But like I said, this year we're going to come up with something. As I said, we've got the tools, and me and White Gold got the know-how. We just got to implement them. Now she's actually, we have a treadmill out here in the garage, and
Don't touch my treadmill.
you said last night I can use it.
No,
Quit changing your mind, lady.
no.
Anyway, I'm just saying there's a
Well, I'm looking forward
conveyor belt in my kitchen.
hearing about your guys' work this season.
Yeah,
Well,
it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I
By
think.
the time we get out there, right?
Yeah,
We gotta see this treadmill.
it's either going to be that or we're going to have to find a conveyor belt, which I know there's probably something somewhere,
I
somebody,
think there
somehow,
is.
probably in Phoenix, it's got like a mini conveyor belt, maybe from a plant or some crazy stuff that they don't need anymore.
Mhm.
Even from what do you call it? The food company things, it's the same thing. They were on wheels so they can move them around, and they're 10 to 12 foot long, 20 foot long. Some of them are 20 because, but they're still conveyor belts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to find something. If, like I said, the conveyor belt is the key. That will make our job easier than, it won't make it easy. It will make it better.
I'll be on the lookout.
You are in an area where you can just drive around the desert, and I'm sure you'll come across one abandoned out there.
What?
Conveyor belts. Then you just got to get a motor.
I don't
Right.
know.
We've seen them all the time.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, but you got to understand, I got a Honda generator. I got to find a motor that will run.
No, you just
can't
build
just
a
find it
big wheel and
20
put
in
White
front.
Gold in there to run after, I Power of the conveyor belt.
Like I said, if we could get rid of the big rocks when we classify, that means I have to lift the buckets up one time, boom. And then I can shovel what we get out of the classifier right into the dry washer. Shoveling is not like lifting buckets and doing, I mean, your elbows, I mean, I know you use your elbows shoveling, but you're not forcing it. You're into rocks. You're not getting rock shock in your shoulders. You're just shoveling sand into a freaking box. But
You know,
doing the
I'm
bucket
kind of
thing,
with Kathleen though, build like the Grizzly classifier system to where the rocks will feed on a ramp onto your conveyor belt. So that way you're not classifying a bucket, then
no.
lift
See,
it. Might as well carry the damn bucket and dump it 5 feet.
I know
away.
what you're thinking, and that's not the way. If you get rid of the big rocks, you don't have to carry them away.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
build up. Big rocks build up faster than your sand does.
I know. That's what I was just saying.
Well, I mean, you got to get rid of the big rocks.
We're not on the same page.
Evidently, not
Clearly, we're
We need to
not.
draw a diagram.
A diagram.
Events to your.
I thought we're waiting to do the events later.
Oh, I mean like local events. Or did you already talk about?
No,
all
I do
stuff?
that later.
Oh, okay.
Stop rushing me.
I don't
woman.
know.
Well, we don't have birthdays.
Well, fine. I'll just do it now. All right.
Now, Shad.
I'll do the local one. We'll save the other one for after your
Okay.
news. How's
Events.
that?
Events
So,
of interest.
so we're down to only one event posted on goldprospectorspace.com. It's the October Indian Gold Prospectors end of season outing, posted by Thomas Pennyweight folks.
Heck yeah.
October 15th, starting at 9 a.m. through October 16th, 4 p.m., Kirkland, Indiana.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Now, this one you do got to go check out. There is a ton of detail going on and happening there that you need to know. It gives a specific address. There's campground and prospecting actually opens on Friday the 14th. But again, you need to contact Thomas, if you want to register and stuff. They're also going to have children's activities and information. But, the whole schedule, you got breakfast, that's included, the prospecting store, panning zone, pumpkin painting. Lunch is served, trick or treat begins, dinner will be served, raffle, giveaways, and all this too, is prospecting going on as well. So,
Man, I wish I could go to that one. Holy
Yeah.
cow. That's a heck of a spread.
yeah. So this is actually what, in Mechanicsburg, Indiana, but you said Kirkland. Whatever.
Man, Indiana steals all of Ohio's.
Telling you.
Dude, you like Kirkland, Crawfordsville, Darlington, Sugar Creek in particular, between those places are just, it's just in my opinion, because I've been there and that's where I cut my teeth on. It's there. It's always fun. You can find gold. If you're not finding gold, you're in the wrong spot. Move
There
to
you
get it.
go.
Got it.
Just what
All
Pat
right,
says.
let's take a quick
Scott
break
says.
and come back with some. Kathleen's got some stuff to share with us tonight, don't you, Kathleen?
I do.
Okay, well, let's take a quick break, then we'll be right back.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, everybody. It's October 5th, 2022. And I'm going to start off with a story. This actually came out last Wednesday, but I did miss the show. So I'm going to just start off with this story, and I do have an update at the end. Shannon Poe, as we all know, part of AMRA, American Mining Rights Association, he did receive his ruling on the ongoing court battle that he's been going through. Last Wednesday, an order by Chief U.S. Magistrate Judge Raymond E. Patrico in the U.S. District Court in Idaho did make a ruling on his case. He was ordered to pay $150,000 to the U.S. Treasury following Poe's 42 violations over 3 years of gold dredging in the South Fork of the Clearwater River. So the violations, according to the court documents, took place over 2014, 2015, and 2018. The Ohio Conservation League filed a citizen enforcement lawsuit in August of 2018 against Shannon Poe, saying federal and state officials didn't act to make sure dozens of dredge miners followed the law. The ruling, which represents one of the largest Clean Water Act fines ever levied in Idaho against an individual, they wanted to send a clear message, they said, to miners or anyone who refuses to follow the rules. That was Jonathan Oppenheimer of the Idaho Conservation League. He said that out in a statement last Thursday. So the waterway where Shannon Poe operated his, where he was dredging, I guess they said
The Clearwater.
Yeah, they said it was federally protected. Federally protected steelhead, salmon, and bull trout area. They said that critics of the dredging say that it could destroy the fish spawning beds and that dredging discharge sediment and can smother fish eggs. So as we know, Shannon was battling this for a while now. I mean, and then you had the delays with COVID and such. But
I actually seen where they were dredged,
Dang, you got really.
and I'm just saying, I'm not buying it.
right. Well, and Shannon's even come on here a couple times since then and talked about what was going on. And I think like him and this Jonathan guy had some words, right? From what I understand. But anyway, it was ugly. Poe's defense argued that he didn't need the Clean Water Act permit. So they were arguing that he needed a permit. That was the big thing. I think it was more of the permitting more than they were really concerned about the fish eggs. That's how I got it as, because how they find him.
Okay.
They were saying that Shannon faced an actual maximum penalty that ranged from $37,500 to $60,000 per violation. So based on when the dredging occurred in all those, from 2014 on 2015 and 2018, that would have added up to $2 million.
Wow.
Wow.
So they argued for a fine of the Conservation League argued for a fine of $565,000.
Right.
Shannon was arguing for a fine of about $61,000. They're trying to settle.
Sure.
But I guess after going back and forth, they came about with a fine of $3,320 per violation for a total of $139,500. And then they added on the value of the gold that was pulled from the river, which was at roughly $10,500.
Yeah, but you know what? The value. Why are they worried about the value of the gold?
Because it's all about money. They didn't really care about the fish.
You know what? I'm going to explain something, because as a conservationist, I know that if we dredge and we put the big rocks behind and stuff like that, the eggs can go into those rocks and actually make it, instead of just floating down a sandy river and letting all the other fish eat them. It's like, I don't know what these people are thinking sometimes.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, man.
You know what, Rich? I think you're right.
It's all about the money.
They really didn't care about the fish. I mean, come on.
There was some there that they said that the year before they were worried about some kind of mussel. I'm like, really? Like, you go down on the beach on the creek, there's a little beach. It's not sand. It's all mussel shells. I'm like, guess how many died?
If they really cared about the fish, they would said no dredging, period.
Right.
And the bottom line is he didn't get a permit, and they were mad, and then it just escalated from there.
Well,
Yeah, but you know what's
it's not
really
even
funny?
about that. They would prefer nobody out there, right? Ever.
Oh yeah.
Anything. These radical environmentalists don't want you even to set foot on public land. They think it should be banned from all human contact. So screw them.
Easy.
In my opinion, I look at it this way: they got federal mining claims. They should be able to mine it the way they want. I'm not saying pulling a freaking floating bucket dredge and tear stuff up, but a 6-inch dredge, dude, you're making a hole and you're putting it right behind you. You keep going forward, you put it right behind you. Okay, what happens next year when you come by? It's still your claim. Start in the same hole and keep going forward. And it floods. Floods are going to fill everything in anyway.
It does. It really does. Yeah.
It makes my head numb sometimes.
I don't get it. But anyway, we heard from a reputable source. We don't know. I couldn't find it anywhere out there in the news, but we know how the news is. They are appealing, so we'll see how that goes and how that pans out.
Yeah.
Or stretches out, I guess. More to come on that. But we're rooting for Shannon, of course, and
you know what? It's like I said, it's just crazy how much stuff you got to go through to dredge it. You would be so surprised. There's not one guy that says it's okay. There's 4 or 5 guys that walk and go, okay, we'll go. You got to get 5 different guys' opinions on whether you're going to do it or not. It's ridiculous.
Yes. So we didn't have a lot to talk about locally, but I am going to skip over to global news. So archaeologists in Israel have discovered a treasure of 44 Byzantine gold coins and other valuables hidden in a wall at the Herman Stream Nature Preserve. And this is also known as Banias. So the golden coins were discovered by researchers at the Nature Reserve in northern Israel, which was once the site of the ancient city of Banias, also known as Panias or Panias, according to an article in the Journal Bulletin of the American Schools of Oriental Research. Banias once served as a cultic site to Pan, which was a Greek god of fertility that was half human and half goat. Banias has also a particular place in the Christian tradition because it is a site where Jesus is said to have told the apostle Peter, "On this rock I build my church." So this location, the coin stash was found, was lodged in the base of a stone wall. Experts think it was left here by someone who was fleeing from the Muslim conquest. It weighs 170 grams. The coins were from a hoard minted by the Byzantine Empire during the reign of Emperor Phocas, which was 602 to 610 AD, under Emperor Heraclius, which is 610 to 641 AD. So according to experts from the Israel Antiquities.
Antiquities.
Really? Antiquities? You can't say that.
Antiquities.
Oh,
Even Scott can say it.
Antiquities.
it's antiquities.
Antiquities.
And
Say,
if I say
hey,
it slow,
say antique and then put teas.
Antiquities.
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 Better.
Okay, Antiquities.
Antiquities.
That's close. That was close.
Okay, whatever. The Antiquities Authority. All the coins discovered were gold. I guess this was a common currency during the Byzantine era. Experts dated the latest coins and the cash to the time of the Muslim conquest. So most of the coins contain the Byzantine Emperor Heraclius, which is kind of interesting because if you look at this one, this has his son that also appears on the coin. Look at the picture.
Oh, it's pretty.
You got him and then his little son.
They're kind of weird looking.
So it's really unique. The discovery reflects a specific moment in time, which makes it really, really valuable. So it kind of also sheds a light on the economy of the time. So apart from the gold coins, archaeologists also uncovered the remains of some buildings. They discovered water channels and pipes, bronze coins, and more during the excavation. So this is a pretty cool find.
You know what? You got to admit, there's 3 Maltese crosses on there, and they're all kind of different in their own way. It's like 3 families made a crest at once. It's kind of weird.
The Holy Trinity? Was it?
Well, I mean, it could be one's above the king because you can see there's one hand that goes up and one goes down.
Or
the other one is the other one is in the middle, meaning
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, you could be thinking. You can think like that. I guess you're right.
Oh,
Hey, how old is that coin? Really? You going to deny what we see?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I said, there's a reason.
A lot of time minting these. I mean, look at Look at the detail.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, but it is a Maltese cross.
I don't know. Look at the son's nose, man.
I know. What's wrong with it?
I see the resemblance.
Yeah, I
See
do
the
too.
nose? See?
You can tell. There's no denying that's his dad.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't need a DNA test.
It's something.
Yes.
I don't know. The king's eye, though, is a little slant, lopsided there.
Well, the antiquities.
Antiquities.
We're moving on.
Next picture. Another. Wow, look at this.
We got more coins. All right, so this is in the UK. So, a woman metal detectorist. This was just announced actually last week, but this find was kind of interesting because Carol Butler, she's a woman metal detectorist. She found buried treasure twice in 10 days. So within 10 days, she found 2 pieces of treasure. So she unearthed a French replica coin dating back to the reign of King Charles, which was called the Fair of France in the 14th century. She found a 300-year-old silver bodkin in the same area. This is in the land of Eastcombe near Stroud of Gloucester. I don't know. Anyway, Ms. Butler made the discovery on her farmland owned by Martin Slinger of nearby Eastcombe. They said that this is a very interesting find because the coins, I guess, are described as a Pied Fort token. So they're from the reign of Charles IV between 1322 to 1328. And they said that the width of the coin, if you look at you can see the middle piece here in this picture, kind of gives you an idea that it is very unusually thick. So it's
Crappy coin.
It's twice the normal weight and thickness of other coins of the same diameter and pattern.
Uh-huh.
So Pied Forts are not normally circulated, and they are only struck for presentation purposes by mint officials or for collectors. So that's what she
I was
found.
gonna say, could you imagine having 400 of those in the bag?
Yeah, that would be really heavy.
Yeah, heavy bag.
So she also
yeah.
found these things. You can't really see the full picture, but they're called silver bodkins, I guess, and they're dated between 1600 and 1700. And they were found in the same area of land by the same person within 10 days. So this is different time periods. This is 1600 to 1700, and the coins were 1322 to 1328. But she found them within 10 days of each other.
Holy cow.
On the same property.
Nice.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
I wish I lived in England sometime with a metal detector.
Yep. See, you're moving to the wrong place.
What are those again?
These are called bodkins. I don't have a lot of information about what those are, so maybe Shad can Google what they are.
I don't know what the heck they are either.
They're BODKIN.
Yeah,
And these are dated from 1600 to 1700, and they're silver. I don't know.
they look
What
decorative.
they look spoons, maybe?
Or why they got a hole in it, like a needle of some
Listen,
sort?
it is a blunt, thick needle with
A
a
needle,
large
okay.
eye used especially for drawing tape or cord through a hem.
Okay.
Also known as a small pointed instrument used to pierce cloth or leather.
Okay.
Historical reference is a long pin used for fastening hair. So
Yeah.
it could be also a hair decoration there.
Oh, so they're like silver
Bobby pins.
pins of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hairpins, ink
They
pins.
could be hairpins, or they could use them to fasten fabric, right?
Yeah.
That is right.
So pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
So that's all I had. I think Shad has an event that he wants to talk about.
Okay.
I will get out of the way. Oh,
Up.
It's the wandering buff.
We lost Shad.
Yeah, you can't see me.
No. I can highlight Scott while you talk.
What the heck? There we go.
There he is.
All right. Events.
Nice.
All right. I didn't write this.
Okay.
Look at that
Oh,
big thing.
Kathleen. Because this just doesn't sound right. Weather is getting better in Arizona.
Nope, it's not you.
And 'tis the season. The Cave Creek Museum is preparing to open its doors, where you can enjoy a popular Arizona gold mining experience. Now, this is a special event that visitors and museum members can enjoy the second Saturday of every month, right? Now, the experience itself, stop it, dog, begins in the museum lobby with a lively retelling of the Cave Creek Mining District's history.
Okay. When you first arrive.
Yep. And then guests then move outside for numerous demonstrations that showcase the hard rock ore extraction process for which Cave Creek is renowned. Now, if that doesn't get you, the excitement sure to build with the operation of the amazing Golden Reef Stamp Mill and Tramway. Now, this is Arizona's only fully operational tin stamp ore crushing mill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the 1,000-pound stamp slammed down in synchronized motion to pound ore removed from the mine into fine gravel.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Now, I think Swifty needs that.
Yeah.
Now, the stamp mill was brought from its former location at the Golden Reef Mine on Continental Mountain to the Cave Creek Museum, which is the only fully operational mining stamp mill in its original mining district in Arizona. So this is just 5 miles from its site on the previous site on the mountain. Now, they'll have it running the second Saturday of every month through May. It's also the mill is connected to a working tramway and ore carts that carry the ore to be pulverized to the stamp mill. The experience, right,
Yes.
will continue as guests peer into a mine shaft to show the blasting techniques used by hard rock miners. Now, next, onto the new blacksmith shop for a demonstration of the many skills used when parts and tools had to be fabricated on site, which that stuff's pretty cool.
Kind of cool.
Yep. So then, of course, guests are encouraged to try their luck at the gold panning station, where museum volunteers show visitors how to pan for ore and minerals, just like the prospectors did. Hopefully no one takes your pan from you to show you how to pan. That has happened.
It's actually, you know what? We've actually seen that on the news, and when that thing is stamping, if you're even near it, you'll feel it.
Thank
It
you.
is pretty cool.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Now, the Arizona Gold Mining Experience is open from 10 a.m. Is this right? To 11:50 for an hour and 15 minutes?
What?
Wow. In the museum lobby, admission is $7 for adults, $5 for senior, 10 children 12 and under are free. Yeah, I guess it literally is 1 hour and 15 minutes. That is not a typo. Now, this is hugely popular. So there's limited availability. Tickets must be purchased beforehand. Visitors should plan to arrive early and can check in at 9 a.m., hang out for an hour for your 1 hour experience. So yeah, Cave Creek Museum, the Arizona Gold Mining Experience.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, me and Lisa's actually seen this on the news, and
1 hour.
they actually have it. They have it running and full blast, and the riffle boards are working. I'm like, wow, that's pretty.
Can I have the Shad version now of that story, Shad? Kathleen's version was good, but I like the Shad version too.
There's a tin stamp mill pounding on some ore.
Uh-huh.
Go check it out for an hour and 15 minutes only. It's only $7. It's cool. The
That's
Arizona
awesome.
Gold Mining.
There it is.
Sheep Creek.
You can gift shop,
Yeah.
shops too.
That's right.
That's the version I was looking for. He had the shed around.
I know. It just it makes you sound stupid. Weather is getting better in Arizona. It's just like, how's the weather getting better? It's not like you're going, from a freezing winter.
It's not so hot.
It sounded like
Yeah.
it's like somebody had a gun to your head.
It was closed for the season. They're opening now.
Blink twice, Shed, if you.
You guys got to understand when you say closed for the season, there is a season out here.
Yeah, it's too hot.
We
It's
know.
called, it's too freaking hot.
It just still sounds really stupid is all, okay? All I'm trying to say.
Whatever.
Kathleen read it.
Sounds
Yeah,
stupid.
Kathleen would have read it. It would have been perfect.
I would have said
And Shed read
it's
it.
the season.
Yeah, right. It would have been.
Yeah. Instead, it was weather is getting better in Arizona into his season. ...
Yeah, there you go.
You see all that natural emotion.
Yes,
You're like Joe Biden reading the
low.
teleprompter.
It's low.
Pause.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pause
Guess what,
here.
Eddie? They're coming here.
I can't go
Should have to read it like that next time. Yeah.
I know. ... Exclamation point. Hold for applause.
Yeah.
Reply.
I'll believe it when they show up at the
You hear that?
Uh-uh.
I said, guess what? I said, they're coming here. She goes, I'll believe that when they show up at the front door.
Oh, bull crap. We've been there and you haven't been there, so don't even play that game.
I heard him say they're coming this time.
I heard that too.
And he actually came right out and said it without you.
I actually heard that last time as well.
No. I
No.
never committed to it last time. This time I'm going on the record.
Did he just triple know me for freaking real?
Yeah. Did I just triple you too?
Yeah. He actually said it without you asking him, Scott. He said, we're coming over. Yeah, see.
Because honestly, I feel guilty because of the mix-up.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right, obviously.
From the last time. ...
Pause.
So this time, hold for dramatic pause.
Right.
And
I'm committing to it.
All right. We'll see.
see?
I mean, plus you owe me money still. It's been a couple years, so I'm going to collect.
What do you mean I owe you money?
What is this money that he owes you?
That's
It's like $20. Yeah, $20
No,
bet we made.
You lost that back on the other bet, dude.
Oh no! I didn't lose nothing on no other
At
bet.
least to get the book out.
What other bet?
Don't worry. And if Weigold's there, I'm going to hurt him until I get my money. There you go.
Scott, Bitcoin's up now $100. In what? An hour?
Bitcoin's fake. I don't care.
Hoorah! $100.
Hey man, put your money in control. Put your money in control coin. That way they can operate. They say, nope, you can't buy that. Nope, you can't do this. No, you can't. That's not your money.
Well, that is what. Yeah,
That's somebody ruling you like the kings did back in the day. And guess what? I don't recognize kings or queens, and I give a shit less about it. I'm not playing that crap.
Right.
Yeah. Well, no, I heard that our Treasury Secretary in several speeches has advocated that the U.S. switch to a digital currency,
Yeah,
which
I heard that
means,
too.
come on, they will track every single thing that you try to spend your money on.
Yeah,
So
if they do
know
that.
I don't
Yeah.
care what you
No.
believe.
Yeah, if they do that, I don't like that whole
Yeah,
concept.
I hate that.
No.
Just saying.
I say let us invest in our cryptocurrency and you guys just stay out of it. You know what I mean? Let the government stay out of it. They don't need to be butt man.
Exactly.
It's simple.
You know what's really funny is because the internet goes down, you don't have no currency. at all.
I know why gold. I'm not gonna mess with you. If anything, I'll hold Manny at gunpoint and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take my $20 out of
Well, that's
it.
probably $30 now, but I don't know how
With
much.
inflation,
Yeah,
inflation,
yeah, it's probably $30, $45 by now.
at least,
So full of it.
at least.
Minimum. Well, see, that was fun.
Hey, you know what? You should have got your $20 last time you was here. Oh, that's right. You didn't show up, did you? Oh!
Oh, you got jokes now. All right.
When you heading down, you guys?
In November.
November
So
10th.
mid-November.
Okay, November.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Roger.
Mid-November?
Mid-November.
Mid-November. Well, that's always our anniversary.
Cool.
One day it would be nice to go somewhere decent instead of just Arizona to see Scott.
And don't forget about the biggest koi show in the world.
In the biggest
Biggest
koi
koi
show
show.
in Tucson, Arizona.
You look at some colorful fish.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know out here at Radio Lamb, they're not coming here for Swiftwater. They're coming here to see the koi.
No, I'm going to see my
Every
mama.
time I go there, it's a koi show.
No, Kathleen's had this on her radar for like several months now.
We're gonna drive around too
And-
and look at some places.
Have you
My
guys ever been
mom
to
even
Tucson?
asked, well, do I get to go? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't you? You know, I mean, I'm thinking just sending them down by themselves.
Oh.
I'll go shooting with.
Have you guys ever been to Tucson?
Yes.
I've just driven by it. I've
just
never
through it.
visited.
We've never stopped.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Just well, they do have the
Kinda
big koi
weird.
show, so
It's different. Let's just say it's just different.
I don't want to live there, but I'll visit.
No, I see a new colorful koi in Kathleen's future.
Oh no, we're not buying.
Oh, you always say you're not buying.
Hey, you know what? Our last visit to the koi farm,
Uh-huh.
she resisted
I
the urge.
did.
Oh, what?
I walked away and did not buy one.
I don't know.
You know, it's good. Hey Tim, she didn't have a big enough bag to carry it home in.
Oh no.
I was eyeballing one, and
Uh-oh.
it was like $900.
Oh, Jesus, God, no wonder you left it.
Yeah, you better be eyeballing it.
And I was like, well, no, I'm trying to buy a house.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm gonna wait and get
Man,
this.
you
So
know what?
I
feel so-
resisted the urge.
I would feel so bad to say I spent $900 on a fish fillet.
Now, what if they have that koi there at this show, Kathleen, for like $400?
Oh,
no.
no. These ones are coming from international
Yeah,
breeders.
I can't afford
These ones
fish.
are like
Oh,
10, 20, $30,000.
I just want to see what like a
Yeah.
champion koi
yeah,
looks
what's
like.
it look like?
Yeah.
Yes,
Will you take pictures of it?
I will.
Okay, because
I want to take pictures and look to see like what do these fish look like?
yeah,
'Cause
what makes it a $30,000 koi fish?
I want to know because maybe
Yeah.
I have one.
Maybe you do. Maybe 30.
I don't think I do, but
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That is a little crazy. 30.
It's beyond a little crazy. But again, some of these koi farms, like from Japan, go back multiple
Oh,
generations.
sure. Yeah.
So, you know, they have very specialized breeding. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
like dogs.
Like people spend $2,000, $3,000 on a cat.
Yeah.
So yeah, it comes down to like the notoriety of the breeder,
Yeah.
the specific kind that they specialize on
And
one
it's-
specific type.
it's really
usually.
hard to take care of them and keep their color
Wow.
because they change. Like if your water's not right, the color
can
gets all
lose the
messed up.
color.
Crazy though.
I know because I had a toncho that was which is the white fish with the red dot.
Yeah, we all know that.
Fish got sick, the red dot went away, and it'll never come back.
What?
Oh, he
Yeah.
It's called a ghost
Yeah.
koi.
Now it's just some white looking fish. with a red
Retarded,
dot.
man. I want to release that bad boy.
Shut up.
Hey, you guys, when we get off channel, remind me that you just said like what the story is. It's I got something funny to tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
It happened. It happened way back in the day, but it's going to be funny.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up anyway. 'cause it's
Okay.
After 10. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you all Sunday. Have a great week.
Good night.
Good night, gold diggers.
See ya.
We want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time.